took this corner, not the door. Right then, I forgot what we're doing. I also hear Mammoth.
Sure about that.
There is currently no Mammoth outside, so unless you're gonna tell me there's more.
You sure heard one.
Don't joke about the fact there could be another one.
It would be a
Pretty
very
Hello,
sure I
I'm
just
Nine.
heard it.
Hello, Arya. Let's do this.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Seems like no family's around. Let's go say hi to them. How are you guys? What's the commotion?
I forgot you're on that side now.
Yes, trust me. I'm not exactly thrilled about it.
Don't you like the room? It's kind of the same, isn't it?
No, it's not. And you know why.
I would swap, but I have a balcony. And I like my neighbors.
You might be wondering why I brought you into this room. Most heinous of crimes happened for the third time.
Huh?
Brother, you've brought no one to this room.
Yet here you are. And I don't believe in coincidences. You come here to gloat. I want you to know that I suspect each and every one of you. I may not know exactly who did it, but I will find out.
Whatever it was, I did it. There we go.
Oh wow.
I don't know what it is now. I'm curious.
I'm curious, what did I do?
You have enough enemies. You're not stupid.
Did Aislinn pee on your carpets? He does that now.
No.
Did the dog do it?
I will get to the bottom of this. One way or another, I will find the culprit, and I will cut off both of their hands and feed them, directed to them.
We have yet to find out what happened, brother.
What was it?
Why don't you have a look? My room seems to be
Hey.
open for business.
But you
To everyone who wants to
summoned-
come in and desecrate
You
it.
summoned me to this room. Why would I go up to your room when you just summoned you to this one?
I'm just curious.
Good luck. Good luck.
Did we buy a new plant pot? What the hell is this?
What? I'm so confused right now.
Well, a lot of things have happened in the last day or so.
Did someone
A lot of
order a new
things.
bed?
Not yet. I'm not allowed pets.
Yet.
Oh, this
would
is,
say, come on.
Shoot, I can never remember her name.
Do I even want to know?
Lavelle, run.
Never remember her name.
Lavelle, isn't that your girlfriend?
He's not here. He's not here. He's on errands.
Is he
So
now?
Damien, are you going
Yes.
to ask, or should I just go ahead and ask Athena to the ball on your behalf for you?
Sure. Why don't you go? Couldn't
Perfect.
hear
I'll
what he
let her
said.
know.
Let who know?
Athena, that you'll be taking her to the ball.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you already said
He's
so.
agreed to
It's
it.
agreed.
I didn't
Yep,
hear
you
him
did.
properly. I was hoping that it would be something innocent, like he was asking me how my day has been.
No, why would I care how your day's been?
So your answer is sure. Go ahead. How's your day been? Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll draft the note and I'll deliver it to her today.
Wait, I didn't know we were supposed to bring +1.
I didn't think we were either.
Who changed this? Who made this stupid rule?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask Lavelle.
Literally no one
Why
The-
can
The
I?
pup?
can.
Why her? Why can I bring you, Darcy? You're my sister.
Your own
We're supposed to
sister?
go together.
Okay. I mean, I don't have a date. I can go with you.
No, you. I'm not gonna take my sister. I'm not a loser.
You just asked. So rude. So rude. I was gonna do you a favor. Pity date and everything. Wow.
I'd rather go
Careful.
with Athena instead of having a pity date.
Wow.
Fair. That's fair. That
Damn.
is fair.
You know? Not sure who's gonna be the lesser fortunate one on this one.
Whatever happens, happens. I will fulfill my obligations to the benefit
that's
of this
better.
alliance. What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Never mind. So, what was that again?
I don't know.
I think you're hearing things.
Maybe.
I-
My rage
hope
must
it's
be
not
getting the
that-
better of me.
Are you getting
Anyway.
that all that you're hearing?
Oh no. Not gonna
Do I need to ask
Anyway.
Laszlo have a look at you?
Can someone fill me in? Any new
Mm,
development?
What?
Lots of new developments.
Well, better come to room then. Hello, Jazz.
Yeah, excellent. Just do it. You know you want to.
The hell is
I have
this?
priorities. I do want to, but I have some.
I-
other-
Oh,
I
those
don't
are just a
know.
piece of information. They are relatively important.
You know you
Aslyn,
want to.
Natalia,
Just do it.
come join
I do
us.
want to. Besides, I don't think she's interested. I think she just likes messing with her brother.
He's about to ask me if he can take
Interested or not, it doesn't matter. You want to know if you don't try.
Do we have anyone else? Look.
I saw the dog running around. He seems to be hiding. What happened? Did he steal the bone? I don't give a fuck.
He did steal a bone, but that's fixed. We're
That was
okay
like
on that.
days ago.
We fixed the dog, finally. There's the disgusting smell over our house. Can we send his genitals to Aramor? I feel the queen might appreciate the gesture.
Why would we be sending? Does she not have any of her own?
I could tell her that she needs to grow a pair.
Fair. We had a visit from Bishop today, Damien.
Right, our bishop, the one who feeds us information.
Yes, apparently you kind of messed up his meeting. You used his name about the property damage to the vampires, and the note he left had a fake name on it.
I never mentioned his name.
Oh, they said that you did, I think.
I never mentioned his name. I don't think I did.
I don't know. I wasn't privy to the conversation.
We merely mentioned the
Friend, who's a dumbass.
friend. Yeah, that's a dumbass that did the property damage. We didn't necessarily put a name to it, just a friend.
They must have heard his name from someone else and connected the dots.
Either way, I don't know. But they told him he either bled into a cup for them to drink, or he was going to be their prisoner. I think he talked his way out of it, and he said, but made me feel uncomfortable.
Alright, so they've been harassing him. I take
He was
it.
in there.
I take it we haven't destroyed them just yet. What's the holdup?
I think that this time I've taken a page out of the book of the Elderly. We will destroy them in the public eye, whenever we find them out and about. I want as many viewers as we can get. Destroying their home means nothing.
Indeed. What a waste of explosives. Let's do it out in the open, nice and clean.
And I know not everyone is here, but if anyone ever gets the chance to capture them, amazing. If not, just attack them whenever you see them around. They've caused us enough trouble.
Indeed.
But if you do capture them, deliver them to me.
Anything else? How is the preparation process when it comes to the ball? How to negate?
Who's that
Not
dog?
bad. I already found you a date.
I don't need a date. I'm an organizer.
You already said you already spoke for it.
Doesn't work like that.
I already have you have the invite drafted up and everything by your name.
I never asked you to do any of that.
You definitely did. I have 4 witnesses.
I never asked you any of that willingly. I was
She's gonna
misquoted.
be heartbroken.
She hates me more than I hate her. Actually, that's not true. I hate her more than she hates me. We hate each other. I'm pretty sure she can find someone better.
But brother, you haven't even actually tried. Who knows?
I don't need to try.
Might be
If
enough.
I ever wanted her to accompany me to the ball, trust me, I would have succeeded. I am a ladies' man.
Right.
I didn't know you've
Ew.
become a jester to them.
Back in my day, I used to move all the time.
Stop! My innocent ears.
But I don't kiss and tell. Whatever adventures I may have experienced, you will never know.
And I'm very, very grateful for that. Thank you.
So, this masquerade ball is a +1 event. You can only come if you have a date.
I hope not.
Yes. That's exactly that. You need to ask Athena, otherwise you won't have a +1.
Why just me? If it's a
Because
mandatory
you are an
requirement
elder, clearly.
for everyone,
I
then
mean, I
sure,
can try to get a +1.
don't even think about it.
Darcy, what are you doing Friday?
She's busy.
Wait. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm going to the ball. Do you want to go?
Yes.
She's busy.
Mr. Starsy, I'll treat you for dinner before the ball.
You know,
we already know
brother.
how to put you down, pup.
You two
no.
will go to the ball together over my dead body.
Mm. I think they'll be
Okay.
so disappointed.
Hang on. Why not? What's wrong with Aislinn?
You don't want me to answer that. We don't have enough time.
You don't have enough material.
Oh, trust me, I can be very creative.
No, I'm sure you could create anything out of thin air.
No, I'm not creating out of thin air. I have plenty of inspiration. Right in front of me.
To my dazzling eyes, and charming smile, or wicked demeanor.
Anyway, what's next on the agenda?
I was hoping there would be more people. But
Very well, we shall wait for others. Pop, what's the matter of you hiding, running away from me?
it's not from you.
What? It's not from you,
From whom?
Mr. Damien. I literally had to fetch the bone that I preserved for this special day today, and had to bury it in the yard.
And why is that?
Because that's what I'm doing
All right,
on a
I
daily
forgot.
basis.
How did that go?
Splendidly. It is a fabulous hole, a hole that is to be reckoned with, and the bone was carefully placed inside said hole and was buried with utmost care.
I'm sure your parents must be very proud.
What parents?
Natalia, any more demonic, vampiric, or any other creatures trying to kill you these days?
Nope, they're busy with other houses. They've been systematically going house to house pretty much every night with an offer of whatever it is they offer that particular house, and then a few days later they seem to be attacking those houses. They're
Lovely.
also making deals with people now, so
Interesting.
Just a small addition, since you're talking about deals, and since you clearly don't take the time to read the note. Are you aware of Jameson's deal, brother?
Yes, I heard about that one. I was informed. He is now powerful and more vengeful than ever, especially against us.
Right. Which I know this goes without saying. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, Natalia. I'm merely going to suggest that we need to keep an eye on you, especially since you like to be in the shadows, if any demons decide to scout our place out.
I'm just going to point out the fact that they've been to pretty much every house in the lands that I've visited or scouted, even, but they haven't been here. Tells me quite a bit, actually.
Interesting. Why do you think that is? Have they already made up their mind about us?
Either that or they're still trying to figure out what they can offer us. It's one of the two.
It's not hard or difficult to please a vampire. Especially if you're a demon. But we know better than that. We've been around for way too long to make any kind of deals with devils, demons, whoever they might be. We're not weak-willed, pathetic cattle creatures like the rest of these lands. If they think they can charm us with their empty promises, they might as well not even bother coming here.
Was there anything else that was done last night, I suppose? Anything else you need to be aware of?
Well, the only other thing I can think of there was another attack last night. House Dendros. We were asked, well, jokingly, to come help. And a little bit later, probably about 15-20 minutes later, a guy shows up from House Dendros and basically told us that we weren't welcome, they didn't need our help. So, kind of curious how that went.
I think Master Armin snuck to this whole battle, so he might have a little bit more insight.
Who lives in this house of Dendros?
I know the guy's name last night was Faven, but other than him, I don't really know.
Well, I suppose since the tiefling was with him, I suppose the tiefling that we treated beforehand is now living with them as well.
I wonder why. They sound like such charming individuals.
I mean, from my understanding, tieflings are half devils, so I was surprised that she was allowed inside Aramore anyways.
Hello. Are you waiting for someone?
Let me guess. Allies of Dormant Flame.
I'm just kind of sitting here.
Oh, alright.
Probably.
Oh,
What the hell is going outside?
I'm waiting for the madam.
I see.
So,
Alright,
I'm not sure if she remembers that I'm here, but I am.
alright. I will let everyone know that we have people outside.
Greetings.
But they did see me. They were staring at
Hello.
me for a little bit.
Oh, winning person.
Can we help you?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting for the
Just-
madam.
just need a
She knows I'm
moment.
here.
It was a rhetorical question.
no.
I'm not interested in helping you. Get the fuck out of here. We're not interested in visitors right now.
Damn. You sure about that
Sorry?
personality? Sister?
I said, get the fuck out of here. We have a meeting, and we are not interested in having anyone around to spy on us. Or do you want me to repeat myself?
Okay, and I'm just processing it because I could sit here.
Go
was
process
waiting
it
for
somewhere
her.
else.
Should I sit with the other lady then?
I don't believe I made myself quite clear. Perhaps I should make my actions speak for myself.
Perhaps you should go inside and cool down a little bit, Damien.
yes,
I
please.
don't remember asking you for your opinion.
I said maybe you should go inside and cool down a little bit, Damien.
I'm not interested in your opinion. You may have misheard me. We have simple rules. Council meeting means no spies. This applies for everyone. I am in charge of safety here. You're in charge of what?
Okay. Thing one and thing two, you guys go back in the house, continue the meeting. I will take these two guests over to the gazebo to where they can't be spies.
That works. Thank you.
Ah, yes, Akila's kind of with us.
Come on. Come on, you two.
Since when she's with us? Last time I met her,
No, I mean,
she was quite agitated when she saw me.
oh, Akila?
Everyone's agitated when they see you.
I don't remember you
Okay,
being there,
I-
witnessing that. But sure, provide us with your testimony.
Is
I was
everything
ac-
alright?
I was going to talk about Akila. You know Akila, right?
No, who the fuck is that?
Akila is the one that you hired to kill the mammoths around the place.
Oh, that one.
Yes, very helpful young lady.
Oh yeah, I think I remember. I like
Yeah,
her.
quite a powerful mage. Me too. So, this is very unlike me, but she's looking for a place to stay, and I believe she gets on with a few members of the house.
Wait, the person who was just spying on us on our porch. That wasn't Aquila, right?
No,
That was
Different person.
that's someone else. That's who Lavelle's hiding from. No, Akila is the small one, the
Wait.
powerful mage one.
So the person I chased away, which apparently caused a great deal of discomfort to some of our members. We actually... I'm quite lost. Can we start from
No.
the beginning?
No, no. So the one that you chased away, the one that was waiting for the madam, I don't give a fuck. Aquila, on the other hand, has proved to be quite useful. And as
Why
I
are we
say,
talking
was
about
a
Aquila? She's not
Hey.
here.
She was outside.
Was she?
Yes, she also listening. She was sitting on the front. They were the two people I was just talking
I
to.
only saw one.
And yeah, she took off the second that I walked up.
Oh, good.
You really are getting old, brother, with your eyes.
I'm sorry, but since when are our council meetings public?
Do you know?
We didn't invite anyone in. It's not public.
I don't know if you have noticed, but these walls, these windows, they're not exactly soundproof. You can hear quite a lot.
Only if you're listening.
So they
Exactly.
were definitely... They did not see me coming.
Good.
But
You can
there's
explain
a
them.
reason Aquila is around, which is what I was trying to get to.
Perhaps we should stop yelling then, so that we can actually avoid anyone from hearing it.
I don't remember anyone yelling. But sure. Let's tone it down a bit.
Very good.
Now, can someone tell me what the hell is going on?
I don't know where to begin. Aquila and Lorelei, are those the ones that we're talking about right now?
Just
I believe
Aquila. I
so.
don't know about Lorelei.
Right. So, Aquila's made a deal with Samael, one of the devils. He, has certain influence over her, and, the deal was, I believe, that if she doesn't, I don't know the exact wording of the contract or the deal, which we need to confirm, of course, but there was no harm to come to Silver Moon. If she agreed to, whatever she agreed to, I'm not 100% sure. And, they casted her out for it. They gave her 3 options. She could either go into some sort of eternal slumber. She could go away, or they would kill her. So, her family at Silver Moon has casted her away. I just thought that it could be
You're
a
okay.
useful resource.
Hello
Hello.
there.
And Lorelei has
Hello,
come with
gentlemen.
her.
I just finished my talk with Laura.
So,
Yeah, let's go there.
Yes.
the 2 ladies who often hang out in here, the ones that build that little sacred grove, or whatever they call it, they are currently in hot waters with our neighbors of Silver Moon because of some sort of demonic contract.
While trying to protect Silver Moon, they got into hot water with Silver Moon.
Protect from what?
From the devils, or whatever they call themselves. That's
They-
why she took the deal.
They took a deal from a devil to protect them from a devil.
Yes.
They're not exactly the brightest tools in the shed, aren't they?
No,
Well.
but they're still useful tools.
I have a proposition. If we keep her drained of blood to the point where she's very weak, she won't be able to injure anyone.
How are you, my man? I mean, I was fine with the first part of the offer. Draining her out of blood, fine by me. Where do I sign?
I think the point is that we are attempting, well, if I'm understanding this correctly, to pull these 2 or 1, I'm not sure if you said 1 or 2, closer to us so the neighbors can't keep a hold of them and we can keep them drained when we are supposedly quote-unquote helping.
And are you
Or just
aware?
making sure this one's drained.
Are you aware this would most likely lead to of war, or at least some kind of escalation of a conflict with our neighbors.
It shouldn't, because they just said that one of the options is for her to be sent away. She takes that option, then there's no way that they can start a war over that when they literally said you can leave.
So they don't
Yes,
have
of course.
So they don't have any kind of ownership over her. She's not their slave.
No. She was under the rules of the Alpha of the clan, which is why she was prohibited from coming here, as the Alpha said she wasn't allowed.
Hello, Spider-Man.
Now that she's left, well, she's no longer part of the pack.
Oh, very nice area. Very nice. Very well. Well, I met both of them before. They seem quite squishable. Can only imagine that we might have some use for them.
Well, they won't give a lot of blood in terms of volume, however, after some testing. While it doesn't require any testing on Lorelei, she's a Fae. I believe you all know that Fae blood is very potent. And, well, for the other one, she's something else. Whether you like the flavor or not, it's very mixed. She's a bit of a mixed bag. Oh, and she transforms. She has, she can turn into some sort of, it looks like some sort of hellhound. She almost looks like a Della Rosa in the colours.
Oh, very
I think
nice.
you'll quite like that.
We need to play Spider-Man at some point in a group. I see. Well, you will find no opposition from me. I don't think they pose any threat to our household, especially now that I know that their assimilation wouldn't lead to any kind of war that we cannot afford right now.
No, but it will warrant a few vials of blood every now and then, which could, considering the potency, it could give us some advantages should there be a potential fight.
Now, how do we know they will not stab us in the back? Do we have any kind of guarantee that they will not find something, some kind of information, some kind of proof that we're up to no good?
Yes, you leave that to me and my daughters. We will find a way to break them.
Very well. That works.
Just make sure that they're not allowed into the workshop and the courtroom for obvious reasons.
Yes.
Then I see no problem myself. I'm actually quite
Fine.
interested in the one Aquila.
Find a way to,
Akela has quite the fighting spirit. I like her.
Oh, she does. Yes, she's very brave. She doesn't ever say no to a fight.
Can I talk to them before we make this official?
Of course.
This should be put to a vote. All the members should have a say in this.
Very
Well,
well.
I have to bloody wake up for a change.
They can leave a vote via a note.
Yes, as long as, well, it would be more convenient if the vote is made before the ball. However, yes, I do agree, everyone needs to vote.
Indeed. We'll give them a day if they do not vote. Until then we will automatically consider it a yes. Is everyone
It's
fine with that?
usually a yes, if that's yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that, yes.
Very well then. Now, Aislinn, what was that all about? Do you think that I was being unreasonable there?
Yes.
Please. The floor is yours. Tell me, how should I have dealt with it?
We're having a meeting. Please give us a moment and step away from the property.
That is how you do things. That is not how
I
I
also
do
don't bend the
things.
knees at our enemy's gates, but go off.
I get the point. Maybe I was a bit harsh. But I'm not going to change. This
And I'm gonna
is
have to
how
keep
De La
correcting you.
Rosa do things, and you will not correct us for the way we treat potential spies on our doorstep.
You're more than welcome to try to stop me.
Then, can I make one thing clear? I'm not going to go against what you've done. But for the future reference, whenever we find something that should not have been done that way, then do it behind doors. Because once our enemies get even a sniff of us being divided, the worse it gets, even if you disagree. Yes, it could have handled differently, but it should never be done in front of anyone that could, snitch on us or anything along those lines.
I do not understand. If Darcy yells at someone because she is not comfortable with them around, it's fun and games. But if I do it, I'm suddenly the worst person in this household. What the fuck is going on?
What do you
Darcy
mean
doesn't
fun
have a
and
rec-
game? I don't yell at people for fun and game.
Oh, I can see it in your eyes. You want to yell at that priest so much. And I
I
agree.
do yell at that priest. But I mean it. That's not for fun.
Well, I mean it too. Maybe I got inspired by your welcoming approach. Vavel, you mentioned that that person I yelled at means something to you. Can you describe your feelings towards her?
Dread. Discomfort. She called me Bone Daddy earlier.
Why is she still alive?
Yeah, I
then?
was there for that. I was there for that.
He is a bone daddy now.
No.
Oh,
Stop it,
no.
Excellent.
No.
Jeez.
She tried to provide some information to be useful. It came a bit too late, it was a bit sour, and ever since, I suppose, she hangs around to try and get more comfortable with the household. I'm not quite sure why. Probably because she tries to think that we want to make friends with her, which I really don't think or want or would suggest.
If she is messing with you in any way, if she's distracting you from serving us, then let me know and I will deal with her.
Oh, I will not let her distract me from serving the household. Before that happens, she won't have a throat anymore. Whether she has blood or not, I don't care.
So you will deal with her. I don't have to concern myself with this matter.
Of course not.
Very well. I am fine with that.
Madame,
Yes, Louvain.
Oliver wanted me to tell you that he is going back over to Silvermoon,
Jill.
that he enjoyed his stay and talk to you, and he wishes you only the best.
Ah, very good. Oliver is on our side, by the way, but he works from within Silvermoon. I believe it might be of more benefit to keep him there because he provides me with information. And they still trust him as we have
Thank
kept
you, Sin.
any
Yes,
meetings or
eavesdroppers should be
conversations
killed.
secret.
That was a crow. I heard that there was quite a commotion outside. I'm sorry it went that way.
Oh, and the meeting with Aramor went good, I would say.
Quite a day.
I was asked a few questions about the curse. Eshtavar seemed to be very interested in it, even for personal reasons, I felt. And I believe
very
that there
nice.
could
Sing on
be
Weavers. Nice.
common ground. And we exchanged some information, and he said that if we wanted to, he could try to smooth over the situation with the Dormant Flame, as he has some influence there, and he would also talk to the Queen about some things. It was a good conversation.
Smooth over the situation with Dormant Flame.
Well, what I mean by that is the fact that they still haven't contacted us with regards to whether they actually want to be at war or not, and what to expect from if any of them show up. Are they simply going to carry one of us away again? And what do we do if they come here? Do we do the same to them? I find it quite curious that nobody has yet answered that, and that they simply don't care. I know that you people don't care, and I don't care either. But it would be nice to know if anyone's going to come here and take me away when I'm alone.
I don't think it's they don't care. I think it's more they've had their hands full. Because the devils have been pretty much targeting at least one house every single night.
Oh,
I think
absolutely,
you should
but-
kill them.
The fuck is going on?
What? No.
Who is present in the room?
I didn't recognize that one, that's for sure.
I swear.
That was not me, and unless they're in the room, we shouldn't hear them so loudly.
Natalia, do you mind
Here, maybe you should
doing
show
what
yourself?
you do?
Hey, Slane, do I need your permission to yell at that person?
No,
No,
this
yell at
one
him.
will get cut
Yeah.
down.
Kill it.
Cute.
Couldn't even talk to him. If you see it, kill it.
Oh, just relax. You're all so boring.
Am I still good to kill it?
Yeah.
I would like to hear your suggestions.
Really like to try to kill me. That would be amusing.
We're not going to kill anybody, we just want to talk to you. Fuck's
Okay,
sake.
sit down, everyone.
I just he's in my chair. I'd like my chair back now for
Hey,
starters.
couldn't
Oh,
they?
no, I think I'm going to sit in the chair for now.
Calm, Draven.
No,
What's
it's
the
of
meaning
course, I
of
just want my
this?
chair back.
You're here, you've got our attention.
Good. Well, I am Mortimer, servant of Samael. I'm sure you've heard of him.
No.
We've been making ourselves known a bit.
I
You
absolutely
just-
have.
Yeah, you said the devils. That's just, Samael, myself, Draxius, and of course, well, Randall.
Very well.
Don't worry, your little plan or whatever to kill whoever, I really wasn't listening. I just, generally think if it's your enemy, you should kill them.
Is that so?
Well, unless you can make your enemy serve you, then you don't need to kill them, right?
What exactly are you proposing here, servant?
Oh, you throw that in my face like it's some kind of insult.
I am not
Serve
trying
an
to insult
Archduke
you.
is,
If I wanted to
is a
insult
great
you,
thing.
you would have known.
well, good. We haven't been over this, way because all these little holy people are trying to holy us to death. So I figured I'd stop on by because I knew about the manna, as they call you.
That is indeed us.
So people do talk of us, after all. I thought they'd all forgotten all about us.
Well, to be clear, you're spoken of by a few people, but of course I won't give any information out for free.
Of course, that would be very foolish.
Now, I do know that my lord would like to know your plans with us, but he hasn't had time to make it here, and, well, as you know, Aramor and House Dendrus and, well, the Dormant Flame have been quite the thorns in our side.
What did you
I can
hear about
imagine
us so far? What exactly do you know? Just so we don't repeat ourselves.
Well, I think we know about your nighttime habits.
Yes, and as such, you can probably imagine that we have our own agenda. That we're not here by accident, but we're also not here to step on anyone's toes. We're here to sustain ourselves, to do our thing,
Very good.
just like you are. Isn't it true?
Well, I am here to serve my lord as a good number 2 to him, his lieutenant, if you will. Suppose that's a good way to put it for people to understand. Now, you're right, we do have an agenda. Everyone has one. That's the beauty of it, finding the angles. But the big thing is they want to rule this land, and in doing so, they're going to enact certain laws. Now, we always get this crazy notion that somebody's like, well, what are all the laws? Like, you didn't walk up to the king and ask him what the laws are. If the fucking king decides today chairs are outlawed in the land, they're fucking outlawed. You don't need to worry about the laws. Those who help us enact these lands and these laws will benefit from these laws, and well, sometimes you just don't catch every law broken. But those who work against us, they will suffer. So you see, we're just here to bring order to the land. But our kind of order, not that, Dawn and Flame Aramore kind.
Interesting.
No fun order.
Order. I would imagine that you will bring the exact opposite of it.
Oh. Oh, very interesting. So you think we're demons, then? Oh,
To be
no,
quite
no, no.
honest, I heard conflicting reports. But if you're devils, then perhaps I'm mistaken.
That is. You see, we got an artifact we learned of from these little monks that were causing a problem for us. They had something hidden away that could control demons. So now the demons serve us, which is kind of hilarious if you know the story of devils and demons.
I heard about that. It was Randall that simply grabbed it and ran away with it, didn't he? Quite clever of him.
Well, Randall and Braithwaite, who is Draxius actually, which is hilarious as well. No one ever questioned why the captain who claimed to be a paladin was a little on edge all the time and looking to murder everyone.
Oh, he's playing the character so well.
The funny thing I thought was
Sounds
that
hilarious.
everyone sort of said afterwards, oh, well, we knew that they were up to something. Well, why in heaven's name would you let them go in there then?
Why would you
It's all
help
very,
them? They help them open. So the beauty of it is the sarcophagus it's in. It can't be opened by anything like me. We would be actually incinerated. So they got
pretty
other
much gave
people.
it to you.
They opened it for him and Randall took it.
So curious.
It was hilarious.
Well, I must
wish I-
admit I cracked a bit of a smile through the fun, to be honest.
Now, so I'm sure my lord, or maybe Randall, I'm not sure who's planning to visit you, but I would expect one soon. And they're going to want a deal. Some kind of assurance that you won't betray them.
Well, first of all, let me thank you for making your way here and for preparing us for this decision. As you might imagine, we don't exactly have a leader, and any kind of decision would be a group one. Everyone would have a vote on that.
Oh, of course. And don't worry, I just got here, if you're worried about how much of your conversation I heard. And if you know anything about us, I really can't actually tell you a direct lie.
That is fine. We have nothing to hide. We're quite an open book.
I don't really care about your dealings with whatever enemies you have. If you want to murder them and you're on our side, maybe there's something we could do to help you.
We are certainly willing to listen. Whatever your master has in store for us. I can only imagine that we can help each other.
Exactly. And those who serve us, and let's say you have enemies, well, we don't know why the demons just decided to attack there today. It's almost like somebody's controlling them.
If only somebody didn't help you open that door.
Just food for thought. I thought I'd stop on in because I know we haven't been visiting here.
Very nice of them. We very much appreciate it.
Want me to just leave via the way I came in, or does someone want to let me out? Well, probably not let me out. If someone knows we're here, they're going to assume you're making deals, and then, you know what, I'll just leave the way I came.
Well, from what we heard, you visited quite a lot of similar tribes and families before. Ah.
Oh yes, but they'll make it into something. If he's here, you all know it's going to be a much bigger deal than if he was elsewhere. That's just how people do things around here.
I think at this point it would be more suspicious if he never visited us. We might have taken it personally.
I kinda don't care either way. It's up to the man how he wants to leave. If he wants to leave by the door.
So me visiting you isn't that big a deal. They're looking for like Randall or, you know, Samael to visit you. You know, I can't really enact any kind of actual deal with you. But I do like your kind. They're so deceitful. I love it.
We're just trying to survive.
Well, yes. Well, we call it, you know, tomato,
Didn't he
tomato.
say that he can't lie?
I'm glad we can entertain him.
Well, not directly. I can lie indirectly.
It's called omission of truth.
Yes. So, obviously, if I'm saying it directly, it has to be the truth. Or is it? That could be a lie. See, this is the thing I love about these games.
How about sarcasm? Are you allowed sarcasm?
Of course. Could you imagine a life without sarcasm? Have you been in these lands with some of these people?
Unfortunately, yes and no.
Well, then you understand why sarcasm would... Oh, if I couldn't do that, would... I just would just beat my head into a wall till I die.
Well, don't be doing that.
But I'll try not to.
At least not, you know, over the rug. I've had
And
to replace it 3 times this week.
And according to my contract, I can't actually die until, you know, by myself, by my own omission, without, you know, permission.
Do we know who plays him?
Permission to die.
Just so we can
Alright,
give him a
that's
shout
new
out.
one.
Well, it's part of my contract. You know, Samael is really good at the fine print. I must give him credit.
We
Do you
cannot
make all
wait
of
to
your
meet
deals
him.
in writing?
Oh, of course. They have to be. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I was just saying that we cannot wait to meet him. Oh, Rick.
Very good. I really hope you get Samael as opposed to Randall. Randall is a hothead, and he will just say, I'll kill you if you don't do as I say. Samael will play a little game with you. It's most intriguing.
Oh, now you're making me want to meet the other one.
Well, Draxius and Randall are... Who we all
Gotcha,
serve
gotcha.
are our big boss. Oh, that's... The star stuff dropped.
An omen by talking about your big boss, maybe.
Yes. The tyrant,
Speak of the
they
devil.
more embody his values. Yes, exactly.
Does anyone else have any questions for our friend?
Well, he spoke of a deal before to ensure whatever it was. Do you plan on following up on that, or are you now just satisfied with us not drawing blades
No.
instantly?
I can't make deals. That's Samael is the Archduke who I serve. And then as, you know, Randall is the other because he doesn't want to go by his actual name, so he keeps telling him his fucking name's Randall.
Randall. That name sounds
He's the other
familiar.
Archduke. Well, yeah, he was the mayor.
Ah,
I
tell him he
think,
owes me
he
100 gold.
Ah, yes, he probably doesn't like us very much, does he?
Oh no, that was all an act. That whole mayor thing, that's not him.
Hello, Regent.
Well, that's good to know.
I think he was rather amused by the whole thing with you all and what happened in the town from the way he was describing it.
Oh, we were very surprised at how strong he was, you know, for an old fella like that.
An old human,
Put up
right?
quite a fight.
He put up quite a fight indeed.
And of course he wouldn't want to lose. He would be, you know, I'd have been like, oh no, I'm a frail human, I'm on the ground, oh. But he's not as, you know, coy with it. Him and Draxis don't like loss. So they are very angry.
Is all. Yes.
Yes. You know, pride before the fall and all.
Probably would have been better off. Well, I suppose not really, because they still opened the door for him after all, didn't they? It didn't really matter.
Yeah.
I do have one, perhaps last question, and we do really appreciate your time. Jameson, this vampire, we heard rumors that he also accepted a certain deal to make himself stronger, just so he can more efficiently deal with us.
Well, Jameson's deal would be separate from yours, but it didn't make him stronger. That would be offering somebody the ability to contend, and that would just be foolish on our part. But we did offer him aid in the way I'm offering to you now. We would want our constituents, if you will, to bury the hatchet if possible.
Is he aware of these stipulations?
Well, not yet, but I can be rather convincing to people, believe it or not. I know I look like a normal mortal because my horns are tiny and I'm smaller than all the others. But I'm quite a convincing person.
Well, you certainly hold all the power, but I can already tell you this. If you want our cooperation, be prepared for bargaining, and Jameson will be a part of it.
We love bargaining. It's our favorite thing, actually.
You were honest with us, so I am honest with you.
Of course. Well, maybe I have no other choice but to be honest.
Well, I certainly cannot wait to continue these talks. Be our guest. Stop by anytime. We will give you our answer soon.
Much appreciated. I like this so much more than being attacked everywhere I go. It's been awful.
I have a question, if you don't mind.
No, of course.
What sort of material are your sofas? I'm asking for a friend.
What sort of material? I'm sorry?
Yes, so when you all sit and you're all cozy and nice, you know, does it look very fancy?
Oh. I just wear whatever Samael dictates should be appropriate attire for the time. I'm sure
What about
Samael
the
would
interior?
want... I'm sorry.
The interior, you know, like the sofa, the couch, the chairs.
Interior. You know, I really don't know. That's not really my forte. I do a lot of what we call in-field work.
All right, on your feet a lot then. Very well.
Yeah. Well, I have a unique ability to appear as though I'm not here.
Wish I could say that we have noticed, but we didn't really.
Well, if you noticed, then I'd be bad at my job.
Indeed.
It's the downside to not having the fancy cool wings like all the others.
The only one without wings.
Let's
Oh,
just
I'm
say
sorry,
that...
I didn't mean to.
But let's just say sometimes failure comes with a price.
Very well.
All right.
Well,
Is
let's
there-
not think about failure. Let's think about better things.
Well, of course. If there isn't anything else, I'll be on my way. I'll just sneak on out, unnoticed.
I'll need to give my regards to the supposed mayor. I would love to fight him again. It was quite fun.
I would not fight Randall right now. He is incredibly upset with how things have played out with what Samael and I are doing, because we're giving people a chance. We have fun with it. Randall's a bit of a hothead.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, you all
We
have a
appreciate
good
the
day.
warning.
Oh, no problem.
Hey,
I wish you all well, and, may your enemies fall at your feet.
So, where were we?
Boy.
The dress code for the masquerade ball. What have we decided to agree on?
I figured everyone could wear their colors. Do it only before.
Before we go too far, is it okay if I help our little friend with some better clothing?
Of course.
Alright.
Now,
that was.
go ahead, Madam Isabel.
Oh no, I was just thinking out loud. I was just thinking this was very interesting. Go ahead.
Yes, we all heard the man. I tried to be as diplomatic as I could have been. Do not drag us into any kind of conflict or alliance without your input. I'm not going to ask you right now for your opinion. Think about it. Share will just occur here with others. But I would like to get to know your opinion and your vote until tomorrow, because I have a feeling that time will be against us and we need to make a decision here. A decision that might put us at great risk. Either way. So, don't take it lightly. Would
I
anyone
feel
else?
this decision could change a lot for our future here.
Indeed. But our mission, our main goal, still remains the same. Our trajectory, however, might change drastically. This will not be a cooperation or an alliance. We will be servants.
You had to use that word, didn't you?
Yes, get used
I
to
hate
it.
that it is to be true.
But servants get paid. The question is, are we willing to share? Think about it. Unless anyone else has anything else to bring up, I would like to adjourn the council.
I have nothing. Oh,
There
wait,
are-
Sorry. Actually, I'll let you speak first. I interrupted you.
No, continue.
I'm really, because some weren't here when I said this before. So spread this to anyone that's inside here. Those other vampires we visited. Not going to waste our time on actually sieging that place. Whenever they're out and about, you run into them. Capture them if you can, just for me. If not, just slaughter where they stand. That's all I had.
Indeed.
There's a lot of little pieces of information that, well, I started putting things on the board and then I realized that people weren't reading it, so if there is anything specific, perhaps I
Can you
do
give
try
us-
to put it there, but
Can you give us a short summary? Something that we should all be aware of.
well, there are rumors that one of the witches resurrected one of the other witches.
Again?
One of the witches have used some sort of resurrection on one of the ones that fell in battle.
Again? I feel like they have done this
Um,
before.
They are certainly appearing to be doing quite some strange things. I don't believe this is common knowledge. To my knowledge, it's only us and Aramore that are aware so far. And also those people that came around the other night and vandalized the wall. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I did not.
Me and Maya were out on the out in the front, standing around. A group of 4 people approached very quickly, sort of ran towards us. As soon as they saw us, they stopped, froze for about 2 seconds, turned around and ran straight back to the caravan again. We later noticed that there was a scratched-in marking on the side of the wall. There was a letter V with a message to say that should we ever... what did it say again? Something along the lines of if we ever do something like one of those creatures have been accused of doing, then that person will be back. I know that there is, I think, 2 of the witches beginning with a V, their names. Also, their attire matches the ones that I saw. Unless V simply stands for vampire, I don't know. But it looked more like a sort of a signature V. And they were wearing red, black, and white, I believe.
Oh, Rick, that was amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by. We have all very much
One of
enjoyed
them
that.
was wearing
and your
a
character is
Yamatai
absolutely
mask.
delightful. Thank you
Quite
for
a big
that.
fella. I believe it was 2 men and 2 women.
We're happy to
I've
finally deal with the devil
been
himself.
told
Even though he's just a servant.
from a trustable, I can't speak
But yeah,
today.
don't worry
From a
about it. We
trusted
cannot
source
unfortunately
that,
change what our time zones are.
that
And we are a
man,
very
I don't
EU-centric
believe at this
tribe.
point
And
is
it is what
part
it
of the
is, you know.
witches. So whether
We're
he's
just happy to be
got
involved
friends
like in
there or-
anything. But we are well aware that if we want to, you know, have some kind of fun, then we need to we need to feed on the scraps and try our best, you know, to entertain ourselves. But yeah, again, thank you so much for that lovely encounter. Mortimer is fascinated with vampires too. Nice. He bites people.
But yes, some of the things that I found in
Oh,
my
Don't feel bad for
very
us.
long conversations with people.
You're fine. At least you have a better ping,
That I
you
know
know,
you won't
than the
hate
NA
so
people.
much.
I never did. I've always liked the
Ooh,
different approach
Very nice.
the elderly have. We have our ways, you have yours. It has shown benefits.
Indeed.
Well, it takes time to establish trust, but once you have trust, you will learn weaknesses and secrets that you can exploit.
Reverend John. I will. Darcy. What is ping?
Am I boring your sister?
I don't think it's you. I think it's Aislinn. Madame Isabel, I didn't want to bring this up so publicly, but since you are the elder of the elderly, could I perhaps ask you to watch over Aislinn? He's been making himself a bit too close with my sister. There is protocol to be had if he wishes to express any kind of feelings towards her.
Aslan is just being friendly. Perhaps he's practicing his diplomacy skills on your sister.
He can practice them on me, because right now he failed. He showed division in our house, and he spoke against the elder in the most dismissive way.
I have had some concerns with Aslan the past sort of 2 days. He seems to be not himself.
Agreed. Have you noticed
We all
anything,
went-
Draven?
Go ahead,
What
Draven.
you should do is speak to the man himself, or perhaps his sister. His sister is a lot more observant than you might think.
Well, I tried. They're both not feeling very well, in fact. They seem agitated, not like themselves. So I thought perhaps it is time that we haven't had dinner together in a long, long time. We haven't all sat down to enjoy a nice glass of very potent blood.
I'm not going back to the meeting. I've escaped.
Very well. It does sound like a good idea.
How about some Fey blood? Perhaps for tomorrow.
Speaking of those two, Akela and the other one, the deal that you mentioned, did they make it with one of these devils?
Samael.
Right. So, what do we have in store for them next? They don't have a home.
Well, last time I saw Armin, I might have mentioned to him that, well, he asked me why has Athena moved out? And I said, well, she believed that, you would extend the house. And he said, oh, I wasn't aware of that. And then he ran off. And I said, well, is that... And he said, no, I'm on it. Or something along those lines. But I don't know. So if he does extend the house... Well, I don't know if you'd want to give them a room, or if you wanted to make them somewhere else to stay, perhaps separate from the family. Maybe that would be more appropriate.
And I have permission to bring up one point.
Of course.
While I do believe, I like these people as much as the next, no matter who it is, it could be our greatest friend in the world, our trusted ally who has saved our lives. We should not dismiss the possibility that they are cunning and are looking for an inn. That may be the slimmest chance in the world, but it is still an idea we cannot push to the back.
We will charm them.
I agree. I agree with Aisling.
So,
Your spells are powerful, but they can be broken. We need to take necessary precautions if we decide that they can stay with us.
Yes, we do. We need to have very simple, very few rules that are easy to follow.
Very good.
With regards to the devil situation, I haven't thought too much about it, as I was only just informed this morning.
Exactly.
It would require lots of thinking and talking, and for the time being, I believe draining her as much as possible. It will allow her to still walk around without falling unconscious. I will need to find the point at which she's at her weakest but can still walk. I'm not quite used to dealing with small people, so we'll have to do some testing.
Very well. Now, Madame Isabel, last thing that I would like to bring up. I saw you being quite busy over the past few days. We barely even had a chance to sit down and talk. If, perhaps, you're being pulled into too many directions, please do let me know. I will try my best to alleviate some of the pressure of your plate and to deal with these less important visitors. I will gently point them to the direction where they can
Very
go fuck
good to know.
themselves.
Ah, yes. But also, perhaps some of the matters that are more of, some
Alright,
of the
I'm lying.
more, violent, matters
Have
like
all
the
the rest of
threats
your
and
day.
vandalism and such.
We'll hunt Bruce
Should
tomorrow.
probably hand them over to you.
Very well. I just wanted to let you know that you're not in this alone. I am aware of my strengths and weaknesses, but I can help out wherever needed.
Would you like, a private note with the information on the vandalism so that you may investigate it if you like?
Yes, and we might even utilize our new inspectors to deal with this culprit.
Hand me a copy as well, make it a personal endeavor to find out information.
Speaking of
Very
lives,
well, Dream.
yes.
And you, when that needs visiting or talking to, I feel like I'm getting so pent up that my restlessness and rambunctiousness is going to get me into trouble.
I got these from the priest.
What?
I was supposed to deliver them.
Okay. My skirt seemed to have gotten stuck in the...
There you go.
Thank you.
Look at you, all those mighty vampires, rushing in to save the damsel in distress, while the butler is just standing there looking.
Oh, stop your whining, brother.
Probably dreaming of burying another bone in the dirt.
Good job, Daddy. Really stepped up there.
No.
What's this about the devils and all sorts? Did you read them?
No, it was intended for you, not for me.
Alright, perhaps it's something I need to bring up whilst I've got you here, if you have time.
Oh, did you intend to tell them about the events of last night and the liquid and the thing and
Which event?
the dolls and the priest?
Oh, that's right.
So many things are happening.
So there was an attack on this house down
Again?
south where I've never visited it, but
Oh.
it's apparently a library, and I was personally invited there a while ago.
Codsworth,
worst
butler ever.
Apparently there was going to be
Oh,
an
I miss
attack
Codsworth.
against them.
No bats could
A
ever
couple
get
of people.
too
Were you
extra
there, Ashlyn? Would you
on his
prefer
guard.
explaining it?
No, I'm talking about the voodoo blessing.
Oh, that's another thing. Alright, well, first of all, this house, they came here and said that we weren't allowed to go and help and assist in the attack. They basically refused our help, or, well, almost prohibited us from going there as far as I've understood, although I was not present myself.
Can I add something to that?
Yes, you may.
The whole situation is all that funny because a few hours earlier we were at the neighbors and they pretty much told us that we're not trying hard enough to make friends with everyone. And where were we when all the attacks happened, you know?
Ah, yes. That's...
Impeccable
yes,
timing.
that was quite funny, wasn't it? Yes, the high priest, he did a, what did he call it again? A boon? A voodoo boon? Just a protective spell on some of the members of the household. yes, let me just look at this letter here.
Take your time, madam. I know I kind of dropped it on you. Out of nowhere. Is something wrong, Aislinn?
Nothing. Look, it was a moment of opportunity. I should have given it to you first. My bad.
I don't really know if you'd even care about these things. It's just some general information about the devils and what they say and what they think they, apparently Samael is a fallen celestial and, some of his soaring and whatnot. I don't know if you care for it. He is, an Archduke of Hell and tasked with punishing the sinful and corrupt souls that are imprisoned there. And they are... The four devils speak of serving a tyrant, but they claim that the tyrant is more of an ideal than a physical entity. Personally, I think,
Awesome, Sin.
it might be some sort of deity that they worship. I don't know an awful
would certainly
lot,
love to argue
but
with you
if
once
the
again.
mayor wasn't a devil before,
Don't be a
and
stranger.
now is, I don't even know if he was a devil before, I don't know. Then it would require something out of the ordinary to make such a transformation take place.
Any excuse to RP
So
with
some
Sin.
sort of deity or higher
I'll
power
freaking
could
take it.
have, done that to him.
I missed.
I don't know.
My butler, that's for sure. I know, Dark, me too.
It would also help if I knew when these letters were written, Damien, as some of them...
The last time he was here, I believe, 1 or 2 days ago. 2 days ago. We...
The one for the bishop.
I don't actually know about that one. As I said, I am not aware of what is the content of these letters. Nevertheless, I got a hold of them 2 days ago, before we decided to scout the vampiric base in the Harpy Cavern. He was here, he was trying to find you, talk to you, but you were busy talking to someone else.
Right, very well.
Hello, Soda. How are you?
Okay.
Hope you had a good stream.
Alright, yes, I don't think there's anything that I need to bring up. Where did everyone go? Wasn't there a lot more people here before?
This was
Everyone has taken their own path.
Yes, this was a long meeting. And the participation wasn't mandatory.
Did we discuss the attire for the ball?
Not necessarily. I merely mentioned that everyone could just wear their own colors. I think it's one of those more like just formal dress wear, I suppose. Not sure.
Well, I was thinking that for once, perhaps I should wear something very different, like a yellow or a blue or something.
Ew.
Do I have to wear a shirt?
Very nice.
You just need a mask, really. You can
Yes, I would
literally
say
wear
so.
your birthday suit and then a mask, and then that
I
should
would
be.
wear only a masquerade mask.
No, Draven. I'm not going to some event like that.
It is a formal occasion. Everyone will be fully dressed in nice clothes.
Oh,
I have my Damien outfit.
Oh,
What?
Darcy, we do need you to come there. You do dress so very lovely. It would be a shame for your presence to not,
Oh, I just meant if everyone's going to just be wearing masks and nothing else, that's not an occasion I would turn up to, as Draven
Oh,
has just suggested.
That's
No,
ghastly.
I think one thing that should be made of note when it comes to the gloves, it should be something that could protect you just in case one of the visitors decide to pull something, or we do.
Yes, indeed. We haven't stipulated that no weapons are allowed. I feel like if we make that rule, we will have very little visitors actually attending. I think everyone who wants to bring a weapon or come in full armor should be allowed to do so, and we will guarantee their safety ourselves. Can only hope that no one would be foolish enough to start anything during the occasion.
Well, from what I've been experiencing and heard, the only people that we should really be worried about are the witches. Although if that note outside was correct, then they wouldn't necessarily be aggressive unless we did something. Which, well, I suppose it would be down to whatever rumors come next.
Indeed, something to consider, no doubt. But I have a feeling that if they're planning something, we will hear about it beforehand. Barely any secrets can be kept buried for long, especially in these lands.
I can't believe we had a devil visiting.
He
Quite
took my chair.
unexpected.
Rude.
Did he actually? Did he kick you out of it?
No, not necessarily, I suppose. I did stand up to pull my sword, but you know.
Ah,
Master Draven, may I ask something?
Of course.
How did it feel to sit on a warm chair for once?
What?
Smart ass.
good point. Good point.
How does it
Well,
feel to
I'm-
lick your own balls?
Okay, I'm leaving.
Wow.
And on that note, I think the meeting is adjourned.
I mean, are you interested? I can file a report for you, or even demonstrate. I can
Oh.
guarantee.
Iceland, take care of this one.
Oh, I'll take care of her.
I meant the dog.
Oh,
Aw. Such a shame.
That's okay. I'll cook dinner for the both of you, so you can enjoy it together.
Ah, thank you.
oh, don't worry, Damien. I dropped off that note for you.
What note?
Oh, you know, the one.
No, I do not.
I found at the
Which
ball.
one? Oh, is that some kind of thing I need to sign so that we can order food?
No, I already signed it for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Madam Angelique, it is good to see you again.
You as well.
Sorry,
Sorry,
you
I've
got
been-
a moment.
I've been kind of busy.
Yes, I heard. Hopefully everything is going well.
Well, we actually made some really great headway yesterday, so I'm very excited. Actually, I might go over there and see how it's coming along, but nothing you're interested in, so.
Madam Isabel,
You're probably right.
Yes,
now that the meeting's over, the Miko lady is still waiting on you.
she's still waiting. Could you not write a letter?
I don't know, she's been outside waiting for a while now.
Draven,
And the two little ones are also here.
Well, I need to rest my voice for a moment, dear.
He went out front with Darcy.
Aislinn, could you deal
Perhaps-
with the lady that Natalia mentioned? Tell her that if
Perhaps,
she wants to talk to
some-
Madame Isabel, she can leave a message.
Yes, but also if it's a matter of information for the household, someone can take the information down, you know? Put it on the board, perhaps.
I think she
How
will
much
respond to you better
feel-
than me.
Yeah, sure, I'll go and talk to her. He has a really good rapport with the pup, though.
Natalia,
Yes,
you-
Damien.
could you guide me to where the other two are? I will entertain them until Madame Isabel is ready to talk to them.
Very well.
Do you need anything, Mother?
No, not for the moment. I'm just catching up on a couple of letters, putting some information together and such. And been a lot of meetings and talking and things like that. So I'm just taking a little bit of a break, I think. Did it go well the other day?
It did. It went really well. Very promising. I'm very excited.
I'm very excited for
Yes.
Quite an exciting council meeting, wasn't it?
That it was.
You were right.
Really gotta stop questioning myself.
You were right to bring up these devils visiting all the households. Apparently this was our turn.
Like I said, they have been going day by day. Hello, brother.
Hello,
Goodbye.
sister. Later when we find time, I'd like to talk to you.
Okay.
No rush. It's not like dire important.
I apologize for that verbal exchange with your brother.
No. Don't apologize. We've all been cooped up a little bit too long. We're all getting a little antsy.
Indeed. But I want you to know that all my priorities lie within me protecting what we have.
Of course.
Saying that you do. It's kind of a phrase I heard somebody say.
Good evening, ladies.
Hi.
Hi.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I yelled at one of you on our porch.
That was me.
Ah, yes. I must
Or I.
apologize, for I can be quite territorial whenever we have a council meeting. You will learn that about me. We often have plenty of spies trying to listen to what they're not supposed to hear.
Thank you for your apology.
Thank you for sticking around. I just talked to Madame Isabel. Unfortunately, she is still preoccupied. But if there is perhaps anything that I can inform her about, any kind of message that I can deliver, I understand that he would like to talk to her personally, but she has just been through a lot, and I cannot guarantee how long she might take. And we don't want you to wait here forever.
Well, I've already been waiting for about 5 hours today, so a little longer can't hurt.
May
I do have
ask
some letters
why?
I can give you in advance. Because I need to speak to her.
For 5 hours must be a matter of utmost importance.
I suppose, yeah.
You suppose.
I don't know, I find it difficult to say that my things are more important than other people.
I understand.
It's important to me, yeah.
Just keep in mind that whatever you need to discuss with her, if it's truly important, do let me know and I will inform her right now.
Well, it's important enough I need to speak to her today, but I mean, I can wait an hour or two more, that's fine.
I think what he's saying is she's going to sleep after this. She might not be awake at all tonight. If I'm
Oh, well,
understanding
the madam
correctly.
promised that she'd speak to me after she finished reading her letters, but then she went into the meeting. I figured she would honor her promise.
With all due respect, we do not owe you anything. If you want her to hear you out, then it will happen on her terms, not yours.
Let's be clear. She's not feeling well, is why she's considering laying down. She hasn't been feeling well most of the day. I think she's overdone herself already, but she's stubborn and doesn't want to listen to me.
She speaks the truth. Much better than I ever could. I prefer to go straight to the point. Madame Isabel is
Well, I
currently
didn't say
indeed
she
not
owed me
feeling
anything.
well. No, but you seem to be quite demanding in terms of her attention. And we still do not know why. Very well then. Make yourself comfortable. Ladies, please do follow me. I would like to discuss something with you.
Uh-oh, are we in trouble?
Yes.
No, if he gets too growly at you, just holler at me.
Put water
You don't want me to
in
growl back?
Got it. Oh, that'd probably be good. You should have a growl off.
That'd be difficult.
I heard some very unfortunate rumors. And I need you to be honest with me.
Well, ask away.
I heard that you did something unspeakable.
Unspeakable or trying to do what's best for the family.
You committed the most heinous of crimes.
It's not a crime.
You allowed a mammoth to live.
I've killed so many of those things. I swear, I have killed many Steves, and they just keep coming back.
I put my trust in you. Both of you.
What? I was not involved
Wait,
with this
she
at
didn't
all.
get. It's my job, not her job. She wasn't
You
here
didn't
for that.
inform your deputy.
Oh,
Hey, I'm your deputy.
you're the sidekick.
Sidekick
Hey,
deputy.
I'm not a sidekick. You're a sidekick.
No, you're the sidekick. Totally.
You're a sidekick.
Both of you are my
No.
sidekicks.
Oh
No.
no, we're bad
Sidekick.
sidekicks.
We're main characters. We're not sidekicks.
You're my dirt beneath my boots.
You know, I thought you were going to say something actually really nice and complimenting. You almost had it. You know, you're getting there.
Almost? You think that's almost?
I am
That's
not the
close,
matter
close.
of this discussion. You are.
Right, the mammoths. I mean, I'm doing my best. You know, they just keep coming back. They really do like your property.
Seems like you need to increase your efforts. Seems like we perhaps need to establish some sort of a permanent deal. Full-time job. No more self-employed nonsense. No more
I mean,
summer job.
technically, I've been doing it volunteer, you know, because I haven't ever gotten paid to, you know, kill the mammoths that I've already killed. And I've killed like 20 of them by now.
Not bad. Perhaps you do have a future in our business.
You joined a business?
Steve.
Wait, are they all named Steve? Is that how that
Yes,
works?
there's Steve 1, Steve 2, Steve 3. We're already up to see like
Just
20
like
by
Bruce
now.
Interrupt.
I don't know. That's just what Maya called them.
I don't know if I can count that high.
So,
Easy. You go 1 to 20.
let's talk business. I heard about your situation.
Was that not business? I
No,
mean, we're just talking about
this
this.
was pleasantries.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, continue, sir.
Sir?
Just business.
Just Damien. You don't have to call me sir.
I mean, the dirt beneath his boot, remember? I gotta call him sir. That's only what you're
No.
supposed to.
You do not have to call me sir. Damien is more than enough. More than I deserve.
Okay, Damien, sir. Sir Damien. That sounds... Knight Damien?
Wait, is he a knight? Are you a knight?
Or you...
I will be your worst nightmare. If you
Nightmare
call me
Damien.
anything but just Damien.
Okay, Damien.
That works. Thank
What
you.
if I said it fancy, like Damien? Don't look at me like that. That was good.
Come on, he's doing... Let him finish. He's doing so well.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
Damien?
Yes, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by the caricature of my own name. I wanted to inform you about certain rules.
Rules, right.
Rules.
No eating the...
I don't like
no eating the mammoths?
Yes, that's the first rule. First of all mammoths must die.
Right.
Second
But I don't
rule.
like killing things for no reason.
Shh, there's no rules.
Thought you said that's a rule.
Second
I don't
rule,
wanna
do not
think of-
ask for a reason to do anything. If we say something, you will listen. If we tell you to go somewhere, you will go. You may dispute it, and you may ask for a reason, but not when it comes to killing mammoths. They're a pest.
I disagree.
Very well. I admire your feedback, and I throw it into the trash where it belongs. Second rule.
Oh, so you're taking it with you?
Ouch.
I see we are going straight
I'm
to the
extra
rule number 3
sassy
about
today.
mandatory sparring.
Wait, did you say spying or sparring?
Sparring.
Sparring, yep.
I need to know
I
what
like
you two
play
are
fights.
capable of.
Well,
Wait, what
she's a
did-
nuisance when she fights.
Then we will change that.
What?
That's how she fights. She just, you know, I don't know what she does. She does her little flaying thing, and then she just bothers you with magic. Non-stop.
Just
magic.
be very careful. In our home, there might be some explosives. I don't want to see any flame, any explosions inside.
Don't tell her that. She loves explosives. And me, well, I don't know my fighting. I'm just go in and just go ham on it. You know, just go for the bite.
See, she gets in things' faces, and then when she's in things' faces, then I pew 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 and blow stuff up.
So you are a team. You fight like a unit.
We've never fought together, so that's
Well, in
we'll just say
theory-
yes.
Yes.
In theory, that's how it would work.
We've never actually had to use it in a.
I feel like he's gonna chunk something out of us. He's gonna chunk. Oh,
That's a
we're doing-
problem because I have a problem with my stuff right now. I forgot how to do one thing, and I'm trying to remember how, but I need help. Okay, anyways, are we doing this right now?
No.
Heck, okay, I was about to shift, and you know,
I mean, I could
bite
put
you
a
or
fireball in
something.
your wand.
Not right now, but soon. I want to know what you two are capable of. I want you to be ready and seek me out whenever you are fully capable and prepared.
Okay.
It will just be a friendly fight, just so I know what your potential is.
So I catch you off guard and sneak attack you?
You may try, but you will not succeed.
Are we,
Yes.
Are we doing ranger training? Is that what this is? This is ranger training?
I don't know.
This is a matter of survival.
No. Survival.
Vampire Jameson can be out there waiting to slay both of you.
Oh yes,
at any
I
point.
met him yesterday.
Who?
We have
No,
many
he's the one that.
enemies
Oh.
who may come here for all sorts of nefarious purposes. And they might try to use you to get to us. They might try to harm you, to mess with us. And I want you to be prepared for the worst.
Okay.
Now, in exchange for all of that, we take care of our own. You may have already seen what we're capable of. But trust me, we are holding our cards. We will only show them when necessary. So, don't pick any fights that can be dealt with diplomatically. That is one of our rules. We are here for a reason, and that reason must remain hidden. For now. Whatever you might hear, whatever you might suspect, I want you to be discreet. Otherwise, well, we do not tolerate betrayal. Just a few rules that I thought I would mention.
That's really good rules.
Bobby, why are you telling us rules?
If you're about to work for me, as of course the best eradicators, then I need to know that you're dependable, and I can rely on you.
Wait, did I actually sign up for this job at Caleb?
Did you? I mean, I was signed up for it.
You come as
You're
a
your own
package deal with
person.
her. You have no volition or control over this situation.
You're totally the side.
I am not a sidekick. You're a
See?
sidekick.
You just sidekick.
That's exactly what a
Sidekick.
sidekick would do.
Sidekick.
Exactly what a sidekick would do.
And say,
Both of you are dumb.
are we now?
Fire is tasty.
Come here.
I'm just gonna let you two do that. Watch out with the fire. It's
So hard to
burns.
see. Come out and play. Ooh, very nice. Oh, she's actually very decent with the magic. It's so hard for me to see.
Oh, that's cold.
I don't have my vampire healing.
Oh.
It's
It's
just
friendly
me.
sparring. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. So you can see how, given previous events
Yes.
and past. Okay. Sorry. Y'all have fun. I'll let everyone else know.
Wait, did you out friendly spar you if you come back?
No, I gotta get back to what I was doing. I was in the middle of something.
With your shirt off?
Wait,
Enough
your
of that.
shirt's off? Why is your shirt
We're
off?
gonna talk about it.
Come
No,
back.
we're not asking about it.
We're not done yet. Got her.
No, you better hurry up and put them down.
The ping is actually pretty decent.
You're doing so good, Lo. I'm proud of you.
No, I'm not. I'm really not, and I'm not prepared. At
That's
all.
what a sidekick would say.
No.
I'm gonna light you on fire.
I like fire. I eat it for breakfast.
We talked about this. One of the rules is to not pick fights that you cannot win.
Yellow.
Let
I
me
was
help you out.
technically aiming for her, and I can technically win that fight, so you're collateral damage, unfortunately. Besides, I just started learning how to play fight. I don't know how to do it very well. I think I need help.
Yes, you do. But at the same time, you have a lot of potential. You have impressed me with your strategy. It was a very good one. What about yourself? You like to shift, you mentioned. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do you have a strong bite or very strong swipe? Or both?
Swipe. Or I think it's a bit of both, actually.
Are you fast?
Yes.
Show me.
You wanted me to shift right now.
But of course. Good luck. Oh, that's indeed strong. Ow. Oof. It really hurts. Can't see shit. All those stupid lights. Oops. Alright, this must be better. At least I'm not blind. Even though I can't really see her. Nicely done. Let me help you up. You two fighting together would be like fire and water. She would try to control the opponent with those spells, harassing them from distance. But she would mostly be hitting you because you would be in the way. You need to form a very good strategy, otherwise you two will be more enemies than friends.
What? No.
It's a
However,
work in progress.
if she slows someone down, in a
You
very
jump
good angle, you can jump on them and properly charge at them with all your might. Nevertheless, your
You
bite,
can get in their face if they get in mine.
indeed, your bite and your swipes could use a bit more training. I recommend talking to
Yeah.
Lavelle.
That's a new form, so I'm still learning that.
I understand. We'll help you reach your full potential in no time. You have my word.
Heck yeah.
And once you two are ready, I expect a rematch where you two will kick the ever-living crap out of me. I'll be waiting.
Yes, we will. We're gonna be lurking in the bushes. I'm ready to attack.
Perfect. Now, let's go talk to Iceland and assure him that no war is currently happening on our doorstep.
Right, and we can ask him why he is shirtless.
Yes.
Is that a normal thing for him, just to run around without a shirt?
No. Maybe you should ask him. Really
Oh,
delve
I'm
deep
definitely asking.
into his psyche.
I don't want to go there. That sounds not fun.
I don't think you want to go that far.
Nope.
I feel like a prude.
Side of the house and up the hill.
What do you mean?
They're around there.
Alright.
Greetings.
Never mind. There she is.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Where's Sue?
Fuck! I get you two confused so much. She's around the side
I
of the
am
house.
Damien. That was a joke.
I am Akila. Yep. That was not a
Theodore.
joke. 'Cause that's my name.
He's saying our names. I already know him, though. I've already met.
How about great?
I like Ray.
This is sheer chaos tonight.
Sure, come on in.
And I guess I'll do my faction
Did you know what us to?
armed and.
I mean, I could go out and just.
Of course.
No, you can't. The door's locked.
Wait
Oh
here.
yeah, Gray looks much better.
Aye, aye, Captain. I mean, Damien.
And good night.
It's
I really
Damien.
wanted to say-
I almost messed up one of the rules.
Let me see if Isabel is here.
Very smart.
There, the double swords.
Of course, because one is never enough for you.
Why would I have one pokey thing when I can have two pokey things?
I don't know what I was thinking.
Is he lost?
Maybe. But what do you think of the outfit?
I like it. I think I'll wear this, even though I still feel like an asshole.
You don't look like one.
Nah, fair enough. Still feel like an asshole. Maybe I need gloves.
I hear a mammoth outside.
No, better without gloves.
It's more you without gloves.
Maybe I should shave for the ball.
I think so too.
Looking for Isabel.
Wait,
I just realized something.
you think I should shave?
Do you want to?
Okay. Shit. Okay, hide.
Darcy. Darcy.
Also, hello and good night. I don't want to interrupt, but I need to go rest.
Hi, night. Sleep.
Aislinn, have you seen Darcy by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A second.
Have fun. Where is she?
Oh, she's around.
Is she now? You know, I feel like we really stepped on the wrong foot today. Why don't we have a little heart to heart? Just the two of us.
Sure, I'll come
like
right up.
men.
I'll come right up.
Of course. Is everything alright? You sound a bit
Yeah, I'm just
concerned.
getting ready for the ball.
Oh yes, you look majestic.
Thank you, Darcy picks it up for me.
Did she now? You two seem to spend
No.
an awful lot of time together.
Being out on occasion.
We have visitors. The two young ladies. I was trying to find Madame Isabel, but I couldn't find her.
Do you want me to go deal with them?
Not necessarily. I don't want to interrupt what you're doing. But, in case you see her, please let her know that I've been looking for her.
Yes, of course. I will let her know that you have been looking for her.
Good. Now, go back to your business. Is this gonna help? You DC'd. Oh, sorry to hear that. Bastard.
And I almost died.
My
Alrighty,
apologies for keeping you waiting.
It's okay.
Alright, I think this
You
will do.
get
Let
the
me put on
wrong
this thing.
idea.
No, of course you would.
Evening, Damien.
Greetings.
Needed to have a chat with you.
So I heard.
There
Please, come on in.
Thank you.
Grab the change. You can turn around if you want.
Madam Isabel,
What, to look at you? Like what?
the young ladies are ready for you.
All right.
There we go. Rar, fierce again. I did a pound.
Oh,
It's
Yep.
good to see you again.
You as well, Damien.
Now, I heard
okay.
that there was some sort of miscommunication.
Oh, sure.
That apparently I may have mentioned your name to some very unpleasant people, for the lack of better
You
words.
did. You did indeed.
Now, I do not believe I ever did such a thing. Wherever they got your name from must have been from someone else. I was very specific in not mentioning your name.
Very good. So they may have gotten the name from somebody else, but they still do also have a tie-in with me to your group, which is potentially problematic. Giving the fake name is an effort to maintain some kind of unknown or question mark in their books.
I understand. Your business is your business, and we were just there for a scouting mission.
I understand. And I assumed based off everything that I overheard, that's exactly what it was. But I would still appreciate, especially if you know that I'm doing something under a fake name, just feign ignorance for me. In the future, keeps things simple.
Absolutely. As far as
I
I'm
don't know, this is
concerned,
a suggestion.
we barely even know you.
Exactly. Now, were you also told about possibly meeting with the Paladin and Father Whitlock?
I do not believe so.
So, upon hearing that your intentions in these lands are to find a cure to vampirism, that has piqued his interest and he is willing to have a peaceful meeting with you all. Similar to that you have with Embercrest. He carries a lot of weight. His word definitely means more than mine does. He's a paladin, I'm a... well, whatever I'm paid to be.
The one option that I'm kind of leaning towards.
That is good news indeed. I will let the rest of the household know. Perhaps someone like Christoph or Madame Isabel would be a bit more
Maybe sleeves?
helpful in that regard.
Maybe.
Indeed, you will also want to make sure that you are there because, as I was mentioning earlier, a lot of the concerns and more problematic interactions people have had with your household involve you.
Yes,
But yes,
I can only imagine.
I like it a lot.
Obviously, you come off a certain type of way that I find
This is out.
intriguing and entertaining, but to others, it can be
Very
problematic.
Egos can be quite fragile. I am aware of that. I will try to behave.
Good. And the last thing to cover on, to at least touch on, and something that I mentioned earlier but didn't go into detail on. Anytime I interact with a new group, especially one that feel they have things to hide, I expect there to be half-truths and lies. It's just part of the game. I don't take it personally. And just because I know somebody's lying about one thing, doesn't mean they're lying about everything. With that being said, trying to convince people that you don't drink human blood, it's not going to work. Your house is filled with vampires that are much too strong, much too healthy to not have top billing as far as your diet
It's
goes.
just to match our colours.
That wouldn't also mean that you're still not
I'll
possibly
send
trying to
you
find a
links
cure
those
to it.
Vincent, so you don't
You're
have to
just doing
send
what
us
you
again.
have to do to get by.
Are you sure?
So
Yeah, I don't mind.
definitely don't try to sell Father Tristan on that when you have this meeting. It won't go far.
Is that the
We will keep that in
blood
mind.
candle?
Honesty can come a long way, especially when dealing with those who already have
Very
certain
lightly.
suspicions against us.
It is
So
only
I do
candle.
appreciate
Ah, yes, it has
the
been
recommendation.
Okay.
It's not as strong as it
Can
used to be.
indeed. All it took was a spar or two with a couple of your members for me to figure things out, or at least confirm that. So I'm sure
I think we
others
really used the bed, but it's
have
just
just
a
as much
general
knowledge into it as.
contact, I suppose.
I sleep in this thing.
regardless what others or you might think of us.
Heavy and
all that we care about is survival. And we are not stupid. We are aware that if we want to have a place in this world, has to be a place where others don't see us as an immediate threat to their lives. We may not be fully in charge of our curse that forces us to require a certain nourishment. However, we do desire for it to be cured, something that would help us to at the very least control this urge that we cannot truly control.
May beg the question as well, just to gain a better understanding. I asked Kristoff, were you trying to cure the thirst, or were you trying to cure vampirism itself and be human again? He said that you were trying to be human again. Is that still consistent?
Humanity. Interesting concept. As you might imagine, some of us want to bake pies. Others are warriors in charge of protection. It might take some adjusting to live a simple life with all the weaknesses of being humans. But if you have lived for hundreds of years, constantly feeling sharp, stabbing pain whenever the sun rays touch your skin, then you will soon realize that certain strengths come with a price. And to get rid of the weaknesses might even be worth it. I cannot truly tell you how I would react if someone offered me a cure, but I can tell you that I would be listening very well. I am not in charge of these important decisions. Others, more capable people, are. I will do what is required for me to do, so that I can continue serving this household.
It's fair enough. As long as the house's and the family's goal is that cure, that's going to be your best leverage to building trust and gaining some breathing room.
Understandable.
For me, my perception's the same. I've met plenty of vampires that had zero interest in finding a cure that I have no issues with because they don't try to kill me. Or somebody that I like. Or they're just going around being feral. So, as long as all of those things remain consistent, then I have no issues.
We appreciate your understanding.
Yeah. There's nothing different than a vampire that needs to feed on human blood versus some noble that taxes the shit out of the people he rules over. Just a different way of sucking the essence. Very good. Well, anything else happen or anything else to update on or any info to share?
It has been quite a day for us. I actually have a question. There seems to be a lady, a tree lady of sort, green hair.
Miko.
Yes. She is an acquaintance of ours, apparently, and she wishes to talk to Madame Isabel. She seems to be quite adamant about meeting her, but she is not willing to tell why. Can she be trusted?
Don't know much about her unless she's trying to do the same thing that a few people are trying to do, and that's gain a better perception of your whole family by meeting her. Miko gets around quite a bit, especially to Aramore. She goes, every time I've seen her, she's been there. So she is definitely not a fighter. Definitely not someone that I believe can be directly harmful to you or your family.
Good. But she's a scavenger.
Most likely. More of a scout.
Right.
Information gatherer.
She is quite persistent.
I'd say it's a good opportunity to build more bridges. More bridges you build, the easier it is for you to get around.
I'll see what I can do. But if I were her, I wouldn't perhaps demand the attention of Madame Isabel whenever she's currently unavailable and wait for her for 5 hours straight on our porch when we have an important council meeting.
Yeah, no, fuck that. That is a bit overly persistent in my book.
That is why I asked. In case there is anything concerning we should know about.
No, not that I'm aware of, but I've only interacted with her 2 or 3 times, and at least 75% of the time I've interacted with her, she spent flirting with me, so that's about that.
Right. Aren't you the luckiest of men?
No.
I also heard that you had quite an encounter with our vampiric friends.
Yeah, they wanted to take some of my blood. Luckily, that's not exactly possible for me to just cut myself and bleed into a cup, so.
Quite unfortunate for them.
I kind of spun it that the last vampire that drank from me wound up boiling from the inside. It's not exactly true, but either way it goes, last vampire that drank from me wasn't happy afterwards.
The oldest trick in a book. Oh no, my blood is poisonous. Will you take the chance?
Yeah. Well, they wound up buying it at some point. Luckily, when I tried to amuse them by cutting my hand, it doesn't exactly bleed, so they bought it at some point.
Very nice.
It's either extremely arrogant or extremely foolish to be doing and saying and speaking on the kind of things that they do, while not having any defenses to really talk about.
Oh, Sammy. Not now.
With at most 3 to 6 people.
Who exactly do you meet? The lady of the house and her servant? Or was there someone else?
No, the lady and her servant. I just know that they've also been talking about having a half-giant that goes around with them. She specifically told me that she enjoys the taste of giant blood, which is why she keeps him around. So, estimated numbers between 3, 6 at the very most.
We heard about that one. Apparently he had quite an encounter with one of the Witchers, Waylon.
Yeah, Waylon mollywopped him.
Yes. Size apparently isn't everything.
It often is not. It's usually why I pick on people taller than me.
The bigger they are.
More arrogant they are, easy they are to make fall.
Indeed.
So how did your meeting with the lady go?
It was quite fruitful. We discovered a similar intel. The number of inhabitants, their defenses, and their apparent motivation. They seem so very innocent, so misunderstood, trying their best to just survive and let live. Yet everything else that we hear about them doesn't exactly add up.
Well, that was definitely not the perception she was trying to give to me.
Interesting.
She said that we're all livestock. Like her feeding off of us is like us feeding off of cattle. And she's not here to get powerful, she's just here to collect items, relics that she finds interesting, build her collection, and feed.
Quite a lifestyle.
Similar to Jameson's, or at least what Jameson claims he has.
Jameson seems to be more interested in power, of all things, and also he can be quite passionate. from what I heard.
Yeah, no. Jameson and I have some similar processes of thinking. But his difference between mine and his is he's apparently got no limits to what he'll do to gain some power. I do still have my limits.
I wonder if those can be broken.
What, if my limits can be broken?
Yes.
Many have tried. Hasn't happened yet.
From what I heard, there are devils running around, offering all sorts of deals. Perhaps they will help you unleash your full potential.
That in itself would go against quite a bit of what I'm wanting to do, so I think the only thing the devils can expect from me is a very frustrating conversation.
I'm sure they would appreciate it.
I've invited them to my house several times to play cards and have drinks. They haven't taken me up on it.
I'm sure they will be swayed in time. Perhaps they are just a bit too busy. Trying to make all sorts of alliances. Trying to enslave as many as possible.
Slavery is not something I'm looking to revisit in my life, and neither is becoming a monster that would be worse than what I'm actually trying to eliminate.
I wonder how others will react to their proposals.
Well, the devils being the devils, and based off what brief information Aquila gave me over her deal, they're doing exactly what devils do, finding people's weaknesses, using that against them. More or less forcing them into making a deal. The devil probably told her that if she didn't sign a deal, or at least insinuated, that he would isolate and target Silvermoon. She doesn't seem like the type to look for a get-out-of-jail-free card. She seems like the type to try and protect her pack from being butchered.
Indeed. And who could really blame her? Them.
I certainly cannot. But ultimately the devils don't have any such leverage to hold over me, so that's why I think it'd be infuriating to them.
I hope it will remain that way.
I do as well.
I must apologize. The house seems to be quite quiet today. I was expecting a bit more company. Looks like
everybody is out and about, seems getting ready for this ball that I haven't gotten an invitation to yet.
Ah yes, do not worry. I haven't gotten an invitation either. Must have been lost in the mail. But yes, of course, we will be honored if you could participate this Friday around 5 p.m. of the Eastern Stars.
Yeah, I can make that.
Apparently, it is advisable to bring +1. From what I heard, I was informed that I will be bringing Athena, of which I dismissed with prejudice.
It's alright, if Athena needs a +1, I'll be your +1.
Thank you. You have no idea how much I am grateful. Looks like
I absolutely have your back.
I can call off my deal with the devil to get me out of this unfortunate sticky situation. You are my savior, my angel. Please, let me show you her room. I'll open the door for you.
I'll just show up at the time and be like, I'm your +1. I suppose this means I have to actually dress up all fancy.
Absolutely. I'll even, maybe I could borrow you my spare uniform, and you could go as me.
I don't think I can nail the voice quite properly. Definitely couldn't nail the disposition.
We don't want to put that much of a target on you. Although I do wonder if I hired you to speak on my behalf, maybe our household would have many more friends.
Yeah, it's possible. There's a few people that think I'm a fucking prick anyways, though, so you could have just different enemies.
Oh no. Who would ever think that?
I think his name is Cole.
Ah yes, our lovely neighbor who thinks I'm a dick.
Yeah, no, he hates me because I make him feel like a bitch every time I'm around him.
So it's just a love-hate relationship, really.
He always tries to like do this whole like I'm bigger than you ego thing. It just doesn't work. He gets made fun of for it all the time.
So, a similar approach to the priest. You just like to ridicule those who take themselves too seriously.
Exactly.
I can understand the temptation.
Yeah, you gotta learn to crack a few jokes, even if it's at your own expense from time to time.
Absolutely.
Well, very good. Well, I will leave you to it so you can circle back with the rest of your family before they all get into trouble without you.
Ah, yes, I cannot wait to deal with the mess. Thank you for
Very
stopping
good.
by.
Indeed. I'll be around if you guys need me for anything.
Very well. Safe travels back home.
Aye, you as well.
The kitty cat. Okay, it's not a person. Well, that was nice. Freaking constant RP from start to finish. Almost 3 hours. Thank you guys so much for all the fun and excitement. That was amazing. Okay, let me see if the girls are still around, but I think they were let out. Anyone home that needs to be let out? Speak now, or forever hold your peace, and find a new home within these walls. No priests, no mammoth slayers. Very well. Alrighty. And I am done. Ah, so Aislinn and Darcy have a room next to each other. Well, we're gonna sit here and observe. This is a good spot. Alright. Can finally let the hair down. Alright, Damien's gonna sleep here for tonight because he doesn't feel comfortable in his room where constantly frogs seem to be taking refuge. But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let me go find somewhere where I could send you. Let's see. Who do we have on viewers? Oh, look, we have the lovely lady we just RP'd with. Kaymond! She is currently around. Probably causing all sorts of mischief with her sister, companion, sidekick, whatever you want to call them. She's the one who played, well, one of the two little ones that we just RP with. So let's go see what they're up to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.